Alright. Jesus, dog.
Dog.
Come here. You really just have to quietly walk all the way down here to do that? I take that as a yes. Okay. Yes, the world knows you're good. What? Hi. I don't know what you want, dog. Stop.
It sounds like somebody gets present.
Okay. Hi, dog. I'm so confused. I did not need that today. My head is pounding now.
Yeah, right?
I'm fine. I've just been having an on and off headache for the past couple days. Well, that was not helpful. I don't. What were we even? Lou! Hey! I'll be right back.
I've been good, TJ. Hello. Okay. That's strange.
Hmm.
I thought you got up.
I muted the my soundboard because she wouldn't stop barking.
Uh-huh. I'm saying I didn't realize that's what you did. I
Yeah.
just thought that you'd gotten up. So I asked TJ a question. I was like, "Can you like not hear me?"
Mm-hmm.
I was just confused. That's all.
Yeah. Okay.
But to answer what you said, I forgot to pull on a couple of the recent banners in Fire Emblem Heroes, and that was annoying.
Yeah, I haven't been playing as much lately. It's just been playing other stuff. Busy with work.
You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
Hey.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Okay.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
Okay.
If I'm remembering right, the last important thing we did was starting the quest for what's his name, sister who is maybe dead.
Right. Where is
I still have no
house?
clue really what we were doing.
I think he asked for us to find the person who killed his sister, I believe.
All right.
It was like, meet me at this place, and then we didn't do that because it was not in the town.
Yeah. I think it was this one.
Mm-hmm.
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see? Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching a sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up.
Helpful, thank you.
The thief broke the lattice on the way out. And some blood. Looks like they cut themselves on the splinters. Drops of blood leading away. More blood. I'm still on the trail.
I mean, we haven't gone that far.
Sure as the sun's rising, he's off court.
Still more blood. The thief got cut. Trail ends here. But someone must have seen the thief.
I suppose it's time to go back to work.
I keep hitting the button.
Why does King Avad protect?
I'd like to discuss a trade with you, Outlander.
No, our army could destroy them.
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
I like Meridian fine, but I prefer the country. Or at least I did, before the machines got so bad.
Folks in the claim have no idea what it's like in Meridian. They think we're living like savages.
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward.
Unless he went down the side for some reason.
No sign of the thief.
Yep.
Someone must have seen him go by.
My parents just get. Okay. Normally she notices, but
My mother told me to steer.
not you, I guess. Oh,
Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah, almost crashed into me too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help.
Yep.
That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
The game seems to be echoing through your mic a little bit, mate.
Which game?
The feed through Discord.
Moments like this, I start wondering how the rest of my
Alright, give me just a second. I'll adjust my volumes.
Okay.
I like to pace myself. And right
How's
now,
that?
It looks like
coming
the
through?
thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he
Yeah,
dropped
but
it off
it's not as
somewhere.
abrasive.
Like here, for instance?
What?
That's crazy that it's still
No.
coming through. Because
I
I
had
like
nothing to do
physically
with
cannot
this.
hear it.
I guess we'll see
Huh.
when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your
That's
customers.
strange.
Hold on. There's more to this.
Are you like using a specific
You've got a
microphone,
reputation
or
for
just like what
shining
you
light
have
in the darkness,
built
so
into the
I'm
I
just
know you'll
using the
listen.
inbuilt on my laptop.
you're right. The sword was passed to
Oh.
me,
It
and
might
I
be that
passed it
then
on
if
to
you're
someone
not like
else.
listening with headphones or something.
It's going to be sold,
'Cause
but
that
not
would
for
be
profit.
relatively close to the speaker.
The shards will go to people in
I mean,
need.
none of the headphones I have
You
have a
expect me to
microphone in
believe
them.
that?
That's the main
I can
problem
prove
with that.
it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village.
Well,
They'll explain
The
everything.
headphones.
If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
If you're using
wouldn't matter
headphones,
if
I
you
don't know
did.
why it would be doing that.
I'd find you.
Then.
But all right.
Yeah, are you getting any
I'll
audio
check out
now?
the watermill. Okay.
about going to
Guess
I
I
don't
should go
think
to this
so.
watermill then to find out what's going on.
Only audio I'm getting now is my voice, but I can deal with that.
My boss said he lost
Okay.
another caravan.
That one I can't do much about at the moment.
I have no idea what we're doing.
Don't ask me. It's been like 4 weeks since we even looked at this game.
Oh, I meant like just from the actual conversation. It was just had on screen.
I did
was
not listen
paying
to a
attention.
single thing that was said.
Just following the marker.
I also didn't listen to anything considering we were trying to fix the sound issue. Yeah.
There's some Dark Souls elevator wait time.
And so they can hide the loading transitions.
Coming?
That took entirely too long. Did I ping my Discord that I was going live? I feel like I didn't. I didn't. Um, I don't know why the prompt wasn't there, but okay. How far down are we going?
All the way, I guess.
Just enough. Just enough for it to feel long, but not be long enough.
Yeah, it feels like it took significantly longer for it to get up.
How's your Great Attorney Chronicles going?
Pretty good. We finished the last case. Ended up that it was entirely an accident. Because the wife kept throwing stuff. Like, basically, the cop dude, moved the crime scene across the street.
Yes.
Fairest prices for machine parts under the mesa. No tithes.
She's not interested in taxes.
I know what she's not interested in. As I was saying, no better offer for snap mall lenses. I'd give my oath on it.
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I apologize on behalf of my partner. Silent partner.
Silent partner?
If the sun would only grant my prayers. Never mind snap more lenses, Huntress. There's no market for those. A long leg lens, though, you'd be well rewarded for.
Hello?
I've told you as many times as the spire is tall, craft and artisanship is who we are.
Craft doesn't win a war or keep the machines from your farms. What you need is good old-fashioned plain...
Oh, yes. Old-fashioned plain hammered work. If ever something glittered, you'd throw it back.
If Karja had built that elevator, they would have stopped at a good-looking shaft.
All those years of delving, and you never found a sense of humor.
So which...
Right?
Yeah, I'm
confused.
confused
It's good, strong stuff. You can hammer it into anything.
by this
Where do you
conversation.
think we are? Some trading post with sawdust on the floor? This
Something
is
about a long
Meridian.
leg
We
lens.
have culture.
I know culture. Just the other
I'm
day I was
confused by
watching the
this
hunting
seemingly
trials.
being the only southern man we've
Great
seen
sun,
so far.
lend me the strength of midday.
The
I'm
sun's
not sure where
got
he
your
picked
head
up
if
the
you
accent.
think we'll shift long leg
Just like
lenses
going
at
off
a
the
Maybe
time
you watch
like
daytime
this.
television.
Enough!
Well,
They're a blunt people, the Nora.
Why do you two even work together if you can't agree on anything?
it's a symbolic gesture.
No tithes to the Sun Court. Like I said in the beginning, Renine.
Just tell me which part you want.
A long leg lens.
A snap ma
Long
lens.
leg.
Fine.
Oh, yeah, both.
I can see
Jeez.
that you're busy.
Wait. You drove her off. Snap ma lens. What do you say?
I drove her off. That's rich. Listen, Huntress, long leg lens.
I mean, realistically, what stops us from just getting both?
Do I have both?
Probably.
So I
Well, it
was...
depends when you use anything,
Yeah.
I guess.
True. Parts.
You want what? Long leg?
I have a long leg lens. And I have 5 long snap
What kind of
and
brutes are you
4
trying to attract?
or 2 long leg.
We were agreed. I do
I brought you both the parts. So, what do you say?
I don't suppose I could buy just the one.
You'd buy the wrong one. So give the hunter her shards for both.
Of course. Here you are. If this is the price I have to pay.
The price you have to pay. The snap ma lens might just cover the loss we take on the other.
It won't sell for a loss, charcoal burner. You'd pay handsomely for a long leg lens if you had an imagination.
I have an imagination. When you rattle that piece of junk around, I think of your skull.
I told you from the beginning this wouldn't be a dealing operation.
Whatever.
Class.
A true metal seller knows to get his
So the guy had moved the crime scene across the street because he was literally overworked and just wanted a break. So it ended up that the knife and book couldn't have flown across the street because they were top hinged windows, which meant they could only open up so far. So the lady that was throwing, like, slapping her husband, and
with her sheer powerful,
yeah, the force palm,
the beast.
Yes, she was the one who actually stabbed the lady in the back because she threw a knife at her husband. It knocked the pipe out of his hands while also breaking the tip of the knife off into his pipe. And then it sailed out the window and right into the lady's back as she was bending down to pick up the book that had landed just previously.
I see.
Yeah.
Sounds like the beast should not be throwing knives.
Sounds like the beast needs to go to therapy to learn some anger management.
One would think. Have you started on the next case?
I started a little bit, just because apparently pawn shops work differently. Sholmes was, like, really depressed, because he went and got, he pawned his violin, which was a Stradivarius, and then he was dumb and took a viola from the showroom floor instead of letting the pawn shop owner get his violin from the back. That's about as far as I've gotten in that one. So I don't know what the case is going to be about.
If you're lost, I'm a guard.
I was told to expect you, Aloy. I suppose you
Sherlock
want
Sholmes,
answers.
great intelligence,
Well, it's not
abysmal
complicated.
wisdom.
Yeah.
We collect valuable objects from people who don't need them, sell them for shards, and use the money to help the needy at Sunfall.
Where's the sword now?
Safe. I haven't sold it yet.
Who exactly gets the shards at Sunfall?
Not the bastards in the fortress. We use the shards to make sure the poor in Shadowside get to eat, or bandage their wounds. They only went west because they had to. Trust me, I know. My wife was chained up with a bunch of servants and herded with them. They starved to death.
So strange.
Still bound
Everything
together.
being quiet, basically.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
You mean you steal?
If you want to call it that. From hogs who've had their turn at the trough for generations.
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to me.
He stinks just like the rest of them. Of wealth and contentment. While people beneath him suffer.
I think that is a very objective view for someone you don't even know.
I was hoping you'd help us.
Yeah.
They say you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner Nassan disappeared near the branded shore. He was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire shipment of food. If you found that, you'd be helping a lot of people.
It's certainly an objective.
I'll consider it. But only if you return the sword to Ravon.
I knew you were going to say that. Fine, I'll return the damn blade. Nassan was supposed to meet his contact at an old campfire on the fork near the branded shore. Start looking there. But be careful. Lots of machines out there, and lots of Shadow Karja. And not the needy kind, but they're tormentors.
Should be out there fighting machines, piecing around here.
Are you talking to me? Because that's what I was about to do. I can fight you if you want. That is a very long distance to run. It's about the closest one there is, though.
It will be what it will be. Ayla is going to get her cardio in, whether she wants it or not.
Yep.
I feel like this... Every time I see this thing, I'm like, man, why does it feel like such a slog to move through the world?
I don't know.
Like when you're actually doing the camps or the little bit of like range combat you do is fine. But then when you have to go to objectives, it just feels like it takes a long time. Maybe they're expecting you to always use the robot horse.
But it's not any faster.
Machine's quick.
Right. I don't know, maybe there's like an intrinsic or something that makes it better.
No idea.
Like, are there any like talent upgrades that just say horse moves 50% faster?
I don't think.
Each under traveler, I'd assume.
Mount repair. And you can gather resources while riding a mount. Call mount. Quiet sprinting.
It doesn't look like that really has a whole lot.
That's strange. If all these upgrades do like nothing to make traversal easier.
No.
Well, I mean, there's the infinite, like quick travel thing, which I use more than mounts and stuff.
Yeah, but we only got like a couple packs left.
I've always found the quick traveling in an open world style game to be kind of weird.
Yeah, like why is the world open?
Like the idea of
quick
like
travel.
why have an open world if you just want to put a quick travel everywhere kind of deal.
Like for the most part, if everything moved a little bit faster, I'd be fine. I think I still move a little slow in comparison to all the machines.
Yeah.
Like, and even for that, like, I still feel like the machines are slow too. I feel like everything just needs a little bit of a speed boost.
Yeah.
Except the human enemies.
Fixed in the sequel.
Yeah, I don't know. We can always find out if we want to do that after this.
Maybe. I feel like I'd like to play a different game.
They're scanning for me.
Yeah.
Before we do the sequel. I don't know. As far as games go, this is one I've not been as engaged in. Unfortunately.
As a thought, took a quick look. Infinite One is on a number of different traders, but the specific one listed is like just outside of big city there. I believe it said by the bridge.
Okay.
No, I.
But the for the like travel thing, I think it's more tolerable when you are like actively doing like everything, because it has like bits of things to do all over the
Not gonna be a problem reloading that one as well.
which
Catching it though.
kind of leads you around. And then after that point, you probably have either enough travel packs to not worry about an out, or you've got one.
Yeah.
Because the way that I am, at least, I don't really care for exploration past like the first time that I do it. So like, I'll be fine going like huge distances or whatever if it's completely new territory. But after that, I don't even bother with like the horse and stuff like that.
Gotcha. I'm a big fan of exploring as you go.
I would understand that if I felt like I was in an area long enough to become accustomed to it. But even moving back and forth through it, because it's so slow, I just get distracted and forget where I am.
Hmm.
I feel like another problem with that in this particular game is a lot of the environments tend to look very similar. There's not a lot. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of like big landmarks,
Yeah.
or design choices that say yes, this is this distinct area. We have kind of brown area, forest area, arid desert area, snowy area. But like I couldn't tell you anything about them. Right.
That's kind of another reason why I don't.
Am I dead?
Okay.
Say that again, TJ. That's another reason why what?
But that's another reason why I don't really care for like the second time through an area for a lot of games. Because like this one, like you were saying, it doesn't have a whole lot of like landmarks and stuff. So I think it's that one, by the way.
Which one?
The one by the bridge up there.
This one?
I don't know for sure, though, but it says it's at like multiple.
Oh, apparently we have 10 travel packs.
They also just like get them from things, and it doesn't tell you
wonderful.
that. Which is why I never really like had an issue.
Yeah.
But I think it would be in your normal.
This?
Probably be lower down to like special. Need one fox skin.
Okay. I can do that.
But yeah, like you were saying, there aren't really like landmarks and stuff, so I don't just like visually know where I'm going a lot of the time.
Right.
And like Red Dead Redemption has like a similar kind of issue, but the world is small enough that I don't really have a problem with it most of the time. And I think part of it is also just open world games are getting big enough that you just sort of like can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
You can't just know. Or like you can't just like passively know where things are by walking through them.
Yeah, you have to like pay attention.
Yeah.
That's a bunny.
Yeah.
Speaking of landmarks, that's an interesting thing.
What is
the squiggle?
I thought it was a bridge, but it doesn't look like it.
Maybe it's a high-tech tower.
Maybe. So where are the foxes?
Man, I wish we had like a wing glider.
I know, right?
I feel like you get something like that, but I don't know for sure.
Okay. Now there's a fox magically up there.
I don't wonder if they have a like biome specific.
That's close.
Like animal placement.
Maybe.
It's like, not so much that we aren't seeing a lot of foxes, but I feel like we're just not seeing a lot of anything here.
Yeah. I feel like maybe down here we might run into a few more. Hi.
These aren't good. These aren't good. Necessities.
Check out these wares.
These fine goods for a fair price.
Fine goods for a
Need them to stop yelling at me.
fair price.
My brain.
I have for sale. I promise.
I've got all the best goods here.
Oh, that. Okay.
3 times this week. Still can't find what I want.
My family might still be alive. And you're going to stand here and do nothing?
Yep.
We've lost a dozen patrols beyond the valley. Our orders are clear. No more. The freeholds were warned.
You're talking about
Dang,
orders.
we got really
I'm
good
talking about
hearing.
lives.
That's what the orders are for.
Maybe it's being augmented by her little doodad.
Truly, the Nora were
Possibly.
born on a sunless day. One
It is on top of her ear after all.
True, true.
Perhaps Aloy just has the mutant X gene.
Maybe.
That'd be really lame mutant power though. Just slightly better hearing than the average person.
Mm-hmm. Could have sworn I saw some. I think it might have just been an array of dots, though. Well, there's definitely machines.
I think the denser forest area is probably.
Oh.
Bones, you say. Of the meat variety.
I can get out of this.
Rabbit. Those are electrical vehicles, right? Ow. That's just not even what I thought it was. Yeah. Yeah.
It'd be kind of cool if there was an intrinsic where you could like special takedown higher tier robot guys and then ride them.
Yeah.
Got this real.
Yo. Oh, can't get away with that, buddy.
more I think about it, it would have been neat if they just made all of
Now's
the
my chance.
machines rideable.
Yeah. Like, except for maybe the really big ones.
Think of how cool it would be, though, to ride a big Snapjaw to battle.
I think it might be better to just have, like, some of them not really advantageous for, like, travel.
Yeah.
It's like the, Thunderjaw, or whatever it's called, the dinosaur one.
Yeah.
That one would be cool to ride, but I don't think it'd be, like, fast.
Yeah, it would be rather slow.
That's more of a, like, I'm gonna get one of these before I storm the base.
Yeah.
Would that extend to flying ones?
Preferably. I know you can ride at least some flying machines in the sequel, which I think would also solve a lot of the, like, travel stuff.
Raccoon. No fox. That's a mouse. Maybe up where we were is just the place for foxes. Why are there two, like, right next to each other? It makes no sense.
So that's the other thing with this, and it's not necessarily a bad thing, it's just weird.
Yeah.
But, the, like, campfires don't seem to have separate, like, aesthetic versus use purposes. Like, if it's a campfire, it works as one.
Yeah.
But because Meridian is more, like, advanced and gaudy, they just have more of them. But they still all, like, function as campfires. Even though you can literally see one
always makes me
from the
feel
other.
like I can do anything.
Oh, I'm so tired all of a sudden.
I am also tired, but not as
Oh,
suddenly.
no.
I'm kind of surprised we didn't die.
We're just that skilled. Which makes me pays the bills with those.
Ah! Terrifying.
It is scientifically proven if you Tarzan yell as you're flying through the air, you don't take any fall damage.
Are there only, like, a limited amount of actual animals allowed to spawn per area?
Probably. Was that one next to boar?
It was 2 boars. They're like...
2 pigs, you say?
Yeah, they're like 3 times the size of bucks.
Well, that's lucky. They could have been 4 times the size. What the heck?
The sound of leaves rustling. That's comforting.
For some reason, Twitch decided to kick me out of your stream.
Huh.
Don't know why. It said, Nobody Hunter's live right now. You could watch. Like, yeah, no, that's what I was doing.
Huh. Yeah, Twitch is weird.
I've had it randomly, like,
Tough,
break
but
the
I'm used
video
to it.
player for the past, like, few days. And it weirdly only happens with, like, a couple people. Like, it's not an internet thing. It seems to be, like, related to specific streams. So I don't know what that's about.
No idea. We got the fox bone. It kind of looks like the solution is to just hunt everything around. And more things spawn.
Oh.
Goddess, it's the Seeker.
Or nothing will spawn.
Yeah. Hmm.
In them fish.
Yeah, might as well since we're hunting stuff.
Yeah, nothing stopping us from getting those fish.
Just glad it doesn't float away.
That would be irritating, considering how long it takes you to get to them.
No room.
Oh.
And decide what to get rid of.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Okay. Any foxes on this side? There's one. No skin.
Be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
That's not bad, but... Still no. Oh, that was a raccoon, not a fox. Hmm.
Part of me wonders if you can, like, buy those.
Maybe? Always look.
Because, I mean, they are traders, so it wouldn't be weird for them to have that.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I can see them, like, wanting you to actually collect stuff.
Yeah.
His father may have been a butcher, but some...
Okay, so something that might be impacting it also, they have a lot of, like, geese or whatever.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know if they're, like,
Machines killing people all over the
farm
sun.
animals,
I wouldn't have
so to speak, or if they're just a bunch there.
Yeah.
But that might be tanking the spawn rates of everything also.
Mm-hmm. We can try going back to Mother's Heart. Because I remember seeing a lot back here.
Let's give it a go. Also, we're going for 4:30. That's the plan, yeah. Or
Like 4:15 ish.
Okay. Split the difference. Sounds good to me. I just wanted to double check. That's all. Also, fantastic. How's your game progress going, Mason? I know you said you're working on one.
Yeah, we've been hitting bumps left and right.
I imagine it's slow going, being your first one you guys are working on.
Yeah. It's a little slow going because especially with Unity.
I was gonna say, how's your
what they're doing?
game engine
Yeah.
thing going? Have you, like, settled on one for that yet?
Unreal, but also my license for Maya expired. Oh, finally.
Save this for later.
Of course. Use the fast travel thing. And it's literally the first one. Whatever. It's fine.
Are you going with the, like, most recent one or the previous Unreal?
We're going with 5, I believe.
Unreal Engine 5?
Yeah, it's like 5.3.
That's true.
Second. Hello.
The Hunter's Lodge admits women and savages now. I've seen this.
Neat. Could probably sell some junk.
Well, sell the other travel packs. You don't need them now.
Yeah.
The instant travel things, they're consumable, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a point in the game where you get an infinite version of it, like you get the infinite dust feather in Dark Souls 2?
That's the thing we just bought, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what you just got?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because the
For some reason, I thought it'd be later in the game, I guess.
like I said, you get it like weirdly early, which is also why I never really had a problem with travel.
Yeah. Okay, just teleport. That's fine.
I feel like that would be a good amount.
Yeah, I think we've had them before. Like, all the mounts just seem to be the same.
Well, I hope they'd at least be interesting.
That was one of the other
That's got their attention.
things with like Red Dead Redemption. You at least get the different kinds of horse, including the like overpowered like really fast ones. They all seem to be like basically the same, except with like a little bit of combat difference. Which
they're basically just reskins.
Also, if you're like me, you don't really do mounted combat because it's just easier to not do that.
Nope. No bug stuff. Be kind of wild if you shattered a bug with an arrow and then could still collect material.
You do it in Monster Hunter. I can't see why they wouldn't let you do it in this game.
Probably because the bugs are like a tenth of the size of what they are in Monster Hunter.
That's immaterial. Just because the Bonobras in this game aren't literally larger than your head, doesn't mean you can't carve them.
Why I gotta go all the way around there to go up to this place?
That's what they want you to do.
I don't like it.
Granted, I don't know if you can like Skyrim your way up the mountain there.
You probably could.
And if I did it in the right order, maybe. Oh yeah, y'all. Oh, neat.
So strong it blasted them into the rock.
Ow. My eardrum.
They're attacking him the way you least expected.
I want it. Give it.
Just stay out of their way for now.
What do you mean, stay out of their way? Like? I think they were talking about those. Out of your league.
And still more.
Bruh. Really? You know what? Fine. I'll take this to you. Oh, you have no idea what you're in for. I didn't want to do that, but y'all kind of
I'll
made.
tuck that away.
My hand has been forced, as they say.
Exactly.
Here might be a spot you could
Yeah,
skip
we
a
can
little bit.
try. It's yeah. I don't think so. If it weren't so steep just going up one side, maybe there. I can get up the wall first. Even then, it's still really steep. Quite feel like it. You would think there's multiple ways up here. At least, like, kind of.
Keep quiet now.
I don't think it's happening. Hmm. Yeah, too steep.
Looks like all of the spots around it, even if we can get up a little bit, just become too sheer close to the top.
Without even like climb holds or anything. Like, we can definitely cut part of the trail off at the very least, but just the way this snakes up.
It's Erend, and he's in trouble.
That also might be where they want you to go, or...
I assume they're talking about this?
I don't know.
Let's go find out.
I felt that!
I'm glad that's over with. Thanks for the help.
That was easy.
Yeah.
Come on over here and have a word.
Let me collect my scrap, sir.
Come on, what are you waiting for?
I'm not waiting for anything. I'm collecting my scrap.
What, you don't feel like talking?
One must always collect their scrap.
What are you doing out here all alone? Where are your men?
I'm not gonna risk their lives. I don't mind putting my worthless ass on the line, but not theirs. Sorry I had to drag you into it.
Don't worry. This is just an average day for me. You know, take down some machines, track some killers.
Right. I'd hate to see a busy morning for you. Ready to get started?
Tell me exactly what happened to Ursa. Start from the beginning.
No one knows for sure. She left in the middle of the night with a few of her best men.
Her best men. But she didn't bring you?
No. I'd been drinking a lot. You know, maybe she thought that... damn, I don't know. I couldn't hack it. Search parties found their bodies the next day and the corpses of some Shadow Karja cowards. It was an ambush. The Shadow Karja are animals. They beat her so bad we can't even show her face before burial.
I'm so sorry, Erend.
Yeah, well, when I find the soldiers who did this, they'll be sorry too.
Why would the Shadow Karja do this?
Because they hate us, and Ursa most of all. She teamed up with Avad to kick their asses out of Meridian. They've been licking their wounds for 2 years, but they finally found a way to get back at her.
You don't have any idea why she left in the middle of the night?
No, but it must have been urgent. A message, a report of some new Shadow Karja threat, I don't know.
Are you sure you're all right?
Well, I'm sober, so no.
Well, I'm glad you're thinking straight at least.
Don't get used to it.
That's not
All
healthy.
right. Show me where Ursa fell, and I'll do what I can to help.
Come on, follow me.
I mean, I'm sure he'll be alright.
Yeah. Oh, is he just
Why
taking
would
me
Ursa
there
go
anyway?
all the way out here?
I don't know. It doesn't make
Looks
sense.
like it.
Is this Shadow Karja territory?
No. They broke the ceasefire as soon as they set foot in the cleft. Almost there. All right, this is it, where the ambush happened. Our soldiers have been over it, but maybe that fancy artifact of yours can find a clue or something. Please. I need to find the bastards that did this.
Strange. Not a scratch on it. Those bloodstains are not the kind that would pool around a corpse. Arrows scattered there. They look good as new. Never fired. They look like smears. These look like drag marks. Did someone move a body through here?
What do you see there?
This stain forms a line, as if blood dripped off the edge of something, like a cart. See? Cart tracks. I think someone moved the bodies here, then scattered them across the field.
Wait. Are you saying the dead found here were killed somewhere else? But why would the Shadow Karja do that?
At this point, I'm not taking it for granted that the Shadow Karja are responsible.
Of course they were.
Well, let's follow these tracks and find out.
Let's follow those tracks and find out. Are you two gonna be the meddling kid?
Yes. It's gonna be his sister all along. She was evil! Mwahaha.
She killed herself?
Nah, body double. He said the face was beaten so badly they couldn't even present it, but like... That could just mean it wasn't actually her.
That's true. I mean... What would be the end game? Like, yes, I have successfully faked my own death. Time to go live in a hut on the edge of the rocks.
I mean,
I get why they
in this
wanted
kind of
Ursa
a
dead.
world, I
Why
guess
fake
why
an
not?
ambush?
There's more to this.
Yeah, but you could live
We're
in
gonna
the
figure it out.
on the edge of the cliff in a hut without faking your own death.
True, but maybe it's more like an honor and death kind of thing rather than abandoning everyone. Didn't want to feel like it was she was responsible.
Maybe.
But she was in a place of authority, and maybe she was just tired of it.
Yeah.
These guys aren't Shadow Karja. They're from my tribe, the Asaram.
Is this how your people usually greet each other?
Incoming!
Oh, got you now. You're not gonna see it coming.
Don't clump up! Spread out! Let's see how they like this! Too far!
I thought that was actually gonna fight the thing in my
Just another day in the Vanguard!
Can't get at you.
Uh-oh. What's that?
I think it's calling in machines. Get ready.
Keep your defenses up!
Oh. Give me your gun.
Luck's with me.
Asaram, not Shadow Karja. Looks like I was wrong about everything, as usual. Please, use that second sight of yours. I have to know what really happened.
I'm on it.
What really happened here?
Let me loot first, though. I know you're, like, opposed to me doing that for some reason, but I'd really like to be able to do things.
I mean, he's probably opposed to you. He's probably opposed to you because I just remember this. Ava was kind of a dick earlier. He says, "That's not
One of
my
those
problem."
armor straps.
Mm-hmm.
Cut with a
She
knife.
pulled a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man
A
1
rock with blood on it. So much blood. A lot
for
of
some
people
reason
died here.
about not wanting to help this guy
A
find his
massacre.
sister, kill her.
Mm-hmm. How did they even get up there? Oh, hi.
Those rocks. They're shattered. Something hit these stones. Something I've never seen before. These look like Vanguard weapons. There's no blood on them. Ursa's men didn't fight back.
Oh.
Looks like you could mount some equipment on that thing. There, by the tripod. A used power cell.
This is Ursa's helmet. I thought she died in the field below, but must have been here. All this trickery. For what? Feels like it's just to torture me.
I have a theory. But it takes a little imagination.
So far, your theories are better than other people's facts.
All right. I think the Oseram ambushed Ursa and her men with a new weapon. They mounted it on that tripod up there. It fires waves of force, maybe sound. Looks like it cracked the stone there. I think it paralyzes people instead of killing them. It dropped the Vanguard right there. No blood on their weapons. No fight.
But why paralyze them if you're only gonna move them and gut them?
They were trying to hide something. Look here, a bloody rock.
That they used to smash Ursa's face in.
Or someone else's. These leather straps have been cut, as if they took the armor off someone.
That can't be. Her body is lying in state in Meridian. I saw it.
You said she was unrecognizable. Maybe they switched another body into her armor, someone around the same size, and mutilated it enough so it could have been anyone, even Ursa. Go back to Meridian. Take another look at that body. If it's really Ursa, of course I'm wrong. But if I'm right...
Then my sister could be alive. I'm going. Meet me back there when you can.
So we're going back to the village.
Mm-hmm.
Or alternatively, swing by the other objective that was.
Can we finish that out in 15 minutes?
I don't know. I'm not sure which objective
Oh,
that is.
Ryan is looking, apparently.
Oh, thank you for the alert, Greya. Is it this one?
There's also stuff to explore here because it has the little.
Wait, it has symbol?
The little like ruins
Oh.
thing. Find stuff.
I don't see anything else. Unless it's like up the satellite thing.
It might be a bit more out of the way since they had like, story thing there. I really wish like a ledge grab.
Saving these for the
Yeah.
trail.
Like aside from the yellow.
It may also need to just like reset from maybe
Potentially.
like the little ruin thing there does mean like stuff, but it's also not like super vital.
Yeah.
I think it's mostly like lore things and like one of the coffee mugs.
I already got the coffee mug.
And also the map symbol doesn't go away when you do the thing.
Yeah.
Because it's a like landmark. Like there's stuff to do there.
Yeah.
I'll find a use for you.
Yeah, also I learned an interesting thing about Metal Gear Rising the other day.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know the music thing it does with the boss fights?
Yeah.
Where it has like the lyrics again?
Mm-hmm.
So apparently that mechanic is a little more in depth than I thought. Because the lyrics are also, at least in some fights, I think it's only the ones where you can use your sword.
Uh-huh.
But in those instances, the lyrics are actually tied to you having the sword.
Oh.
So like when you're fighting Sam, for example, and he knocks the sword out of your hands, the lyrics stop.
Yeah. That's interesting.
That is pretty cool.
It's a good bit of polish that I probably never would have really noticed unless I played through the game multiple times.
And the thing is, it's like super noticeable with Sam, because that's like kind of part of the whole presentation of that fight. But there are a couple other bosses where you can lose the sword, and they also do that. It's just less common to lose the sword because of a specific action that happens.
Oh, y'all don't like me? Okay. The arrow I meant to fire. I'll just take this.
Could he get you?
Thank you. When you just take their weapon from them and then use it to beat their face in.
It looks like there was a scuffle here, but no body.
Scuffle?
If someone dragged Nassan off, there should be tracks. Oh, here we are. Let's see where they went.
In a completely different direction.
Part of me wants to play this game and like not use the focus tracking thing, because they do go to the trouble of making an actual trail to follow.
Yeah.
But also, I don't think I'd be able to actually.
It sounds like it'd be like playing
The Shadow Karja outpost. Let's hope Nassan is inside.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey without the quest markers.
We're getting picked up.
Ow. Okay.
I don't think they like you. Called a hunch.
Don't feel that tomorrow.
None will stand against us.
As you can still hear the health ticking up.
Shadow Karja outpost. Let's hope Nassan is inside.
Do we have the sniper bow on or no?
Yes, but it's like not great. It does less damage than bow.
What else? Hardly a hit. Got me good. I'm done. Am I done? Got it, me.
Let this pierce my foe.
Oh my. Go for some pipe raid.
John's judgment. In Edemon's name. They're gonna wipe us out!
How are they firing so fast?
There are a lot of them.
Karja outpost. Let's hope Nassan is inside.
I guess I could stealth it instead.
That might be the better road.
I'm down. I'm gonna haul you out, and you'll be sorry. Felt that one. Cut deep. No more.
Eyes forward!
Gonna make you pay for that.
I'm not gonna die for the rightful Kaja.
I'm not coming back here. Don't let me die.
Got me! Ah! Something grow, can't survive!
No more.
For the radiant! Can't take another! Stay close! Want me good! Let this impale
God.
the enemy!
Ow.
Get it together, you sawed off!
I'm showing
May this
am I done? The enemy!
What?
Happened there.
I have no idea.
Remember to flank!
Hey, I figured out how to shadow stuff.
Something grow! Come on, you bongs, fight back!
I mean, it'd be nice if you don't command them.
Right?
If you want to live, move!
Ugh. In the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
The Shadow Karja
What are the
outpost.
other weapons
Let's hope
we have?
Nassan is inside.
We have the rope caster, we have an elemental bow, and we have a trip thing.
I don't know if the Tripcaster works on full.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could test it, but I think more stealth might be the way to do it.
Yeah.
Like the Assassin's Creed, like get right up to them and do the stealth kill sword.
Yeah.
You might also want to like mark them before we like get in there.
Yeah.
'Cause that's another feature I keep forgetting that we have.
Nothing good can come of this place. Get the girl.
Are we spotted or something?
I think that's just his patrol route.
Well, here I am.
Show yourself, you
Imagine
miserable
not seeing
chump.
that.
I know, right?
It's a
Somebody's
certain
down over there.
certain kind of guard for that.
You can see them.
I think there's
I
one
can't
dead.
see you.
I think there's some overlap issue.
Wait, who went down?
How that works.
Mm-hmm.
They give you a lot of distance on that.
Yep. Probably because you can't move bodies.
Someone here?
I don't know. Why don't you go check? Oh, wow. That is a lot of range.
I didn't realize marking would also make the distinction between bosses.
Hmm.
Losing blood! Where'd you go, chump?
What do you know?
That good old high pine they got going.
Got eyes on him?
Can breathe again.
Really is just Assassin's Creed. Or Sly Cooper.
I'm not here.
Yow! Come out of the grass.
Who chucked at it?
I don't know, but it's interesting accuracy considering I don't think they knew where you were.
Got eyes on him. Let me die. I'm not gonna die. Surround those in blood.
And of course that guy's just gonna pretend like he didn't see that happen.
Might not make it.
You good there, fam? Oh, his spine's broken. odd.
I can get across that.
They've gotten Hassan, all right. He needs help.
See someone up there?
Let's try this again. I'll keep it simple since you're obviously feeble. What were you doing out by the fork?
It was a picnic. With your mother.
I think he's trying to hurt your feelings. Won't work. My mother loves a good picnic.
Be that as it may, we're not getting anywhere.
Who's
That's
there?
all right. I don't mind breaking a few of his bones.
How many do you think we'll have to crack to make him squeal?
He's got spirit. Might take 7.
All right. I'm taking wagers.
Has she got anything better to do?
I'm done.
Why that one?
Do we have the boss guys yet?
Oh, right. Drop your weapon!
Bleed before.
That was close.
I'm gonna hit him with the cock thing again.
He's trying to get you while you're changing gear.
I have a better idea.
Can't take another.
Lots of stuff, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to ditch something. Kindeev sent me. Let's get you out of here.
I thought that old salt had abandoned me. Guess I owe him a slap on the back. Come on, this way.
I don't know if he has to go down before me.
It would be really funny if you just didn't do coke.
He just jumped. To be honest, that's what I was expecting him to do.
Need them soon enough.
By soon enough, I mean now.
What's up?
Aloy had said need them soon enough because I picked up medicinal
Kindeev
herb.
told me about the cause. Did you lose the shipment?
No, it's hidden nearby. There's a lot of hungry people in Sunfall that will be happy to see it.
Good. Now, listen. When you head back to Meridian, talk to a noble named Ravon. If you're honest with him, I think he'll help.
Beg a high blood for help? Ugh. But after everything you've done, I can't refuse. But for now, I'm bound for Sunfall. Be safe.
Okay. Let's find a safe point.
I'll be right back.
we can just fast travel wherever. Alrighty. Well, that will be it, stream. If you're lurking, thank you for lurking. And I will see y'all, I guess, on Tuesday. I don't think I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I need a break. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing on Tuesday. We'll figure it out. But until next time, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your, whatever time it is, wherever you are. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.